About game time. Bring your vein time. Like those kicks, MP.
Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could. Should be a lot of great ball movement tonight, RJ. These teams love sharing the wealth out there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see a team functioning as a unit. Fans love to see everyone get involved.
And putting his opponents on notice, MP recently talked about winning his individual matchups, but not at the expense of the team. Some high-level goals indeed, guys.
And so far, so good, right? I know it's early in the process, but MP has taken his own words to heart. He's beating his man at both ends, which gives their team an advantage. So if the rest of his teammates can just hold their own, they're going to win a lot more games.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. We've got White. Lewis is out there with Johnson. And it's Rice in at the shooting guard. And for the inside scoop on MP, and I mean inside, let's send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. MP told me earlier that he's setting his sights on outperforming his matchup in this one. He said he always puts his team first, but to put them in position to win tonight, he needs to be the best shooting guard out on the floor. Those are fighting words. Guys, back to you.
Sure does, David. Sounds to me like a man on a mission. And the basket by Thunder.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
Here's Rice. Last game we saw him score 14. Here's Hurley. And again, no good by Golden State.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Here's Potter. And he overshot that one, missing. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Hurley knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Thunder.
Wow! That is powerful.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Johnson. Lewis outside. Here's Hurley. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Thunder passes to Potter. Lets it go. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And the second free throw, good. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Outside, White. Pass to Rice. Here's Lewis. The teardrop falls in.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Here's Thunder. A beautiful reverse layup. Thunder's got 7 points in the game.
and giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush. Sharp against Johnson. Thunder, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
So it's the Warriors now, following the score by New Orleans. 5 on the clock. Here's Rice. From outside, off the mark. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
And the Warriors with possession here. The Pelicans make their last shot. Back to White, looking to end the run, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Sean. He has yet to score. Wood with the bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Warriors trail by 6. Lewis outside. Johnson, that's for 2. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
They set the screen. Wood can't hit. Warriors have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. A basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. The Warriors making a switch here. Covington's checked in. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition, and taking advantage.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Here's Wood. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
No good that time. And it's Wood with the ball for New Orleans. It's a 3-point game. I want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
And here is Johnson following the 3 from Thunder. And again, no good by Golden State. Johnson against Wood. Pass to Thunder. Lets it go from deep. And it's Sharp missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Good.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Pelicans leading by 4. Wood with it. A 3-ball. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wood's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pelicans.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, White. And then Johnson with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
The Pelicans have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
Now, here is Knight. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Thunder passes to Claxton. There's Wagner with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their last encounter was in the Bay Area.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
And they have to clean that up. Play smart and value the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Here's Knox. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Pass to Thunder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And again, no good by New Orleans. Warriors trail by 7. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Greg Mid. Thunder is out there with Sharp. Then it's Barnes, and it's Wood in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Pass to Trent. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Sharp, the pass to Barnes. They now take the lead. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now Trent. Outside Knight. Anderson outside. The 3. It will not find the hoop. It's his 3rd miss. He has made 2. Potter, the pass to Sharp. Pass to Thunder. And Covington sends it back. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Parks, he's jugged in for the Warriors.
Number 15, Drew Parks.
5 to shoot. Now, here's Sharp. Here's Thunder. From the arc. It's hauled in by Trent.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Pass to Anderson. Trent with it. Anderson outside. From the wing. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Normally he drains that.
Here's Thunder. Drills the three-pointer. Thunder's got 21.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Trent gets the bucket.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Pelicans leading by 3. Here's Thunder. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Now Knight, 8 points for him. Now here's Anderson. Back to Knight. Fires from deep. The rebound by Sharp. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Trent, right side. Off target with the fadeaway.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll head home and take on the Toronto Raptors. And then on Monday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz.
And looking at the Hornets matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Tate's checked in. Knocked loose.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
The Warriors making a switch here. Lewis is checked in. Right the pass to Johnson. Here's Hurley. A three-pointer off the mark. New Orleans with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Pass to Potter. Here's Thunder. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Nailed from three-point land. Sharp's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pelicans. Right a screen. And here is Lewis. And here's White, covered by Barnes. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
The Warriors shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Potter misses.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Really left alone that time. He's got 11.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Tate kicks to Barnes. Pass to Thunder. Just 5 on the clock. Puts one up for 19. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Mavericks got the job done. He finished with 70 points, and he was a contributor on the defensive end as well. The level he played at in that one was incredible. Now, he always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Barnes finds Tate. Here's Sharp. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
They grabbed their own miss. 1:27 left to play in the first half. Here's Thunder. Warriors with the rebound. White's got 4 rebounds in this game. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
So both teams making some changes here. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the late. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pelicans lead by 1. From New Orleans, back in a moment.
The Warriors, 53.
Hello, everybody. We all like close games, and tonight's matchup with the New Orleans Pelicans does not disappoint.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space. It's much harder to score in the.
And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race.
I think we have a good idea of who's going to make it, but a couple of bubble dudes who have said they really want this either need to step up or they're getting left out.
And that's a halftime wrap.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been a clinic out there by Thunder.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Lewis is out there with White. Then it's Johnson, and it's Rice in at the shooting guard position. For New Orleans, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. White's checked in for the Warriors. Well, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved, but it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Warriors now, trailing by 2. White dishes to Lewis. Rice passes to White. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And both free throws good for White. Here's Sharp. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Tries it from the top of the key. Up again.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Warriors shooting 47%, pretty solid. Lewis outside. Here's Rice, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Pass to Wood. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw missing.
At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. Here's Knight, 11 points in the game. Lewis a screen on Sharp. Knight with it. Here's White. Makes it off the glass. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Sharp finds Wood. Here's Thunder. There's the 3. And it's White with the rebound. White's got 6 rebounds in the game. Warriors leading by 3. Right wing. Here's Rice. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
For the Warriors, Rice. 2 shots.
So he gets them both. The Pelicans shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Pass to Thunder. Going inside.
Nice finish.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Wood. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. He's averaging 11 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
To the middle, and a big-time jam right there.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Knight taking his time here. Had the space there, but it's offline.
When you've made your first 3 shots in the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Buries it from three-point range.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting. A terrific percentage from the field.
To the inside to end the run. Some solid defense there from Thunder.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Barnes can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Warriors. As tonight, that's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 5 assists tonight.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And a chance here to check out some stats for him.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
The Warriors trailing. Stolen. He takes it in, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Third personal foul. 4th team foul.
Lewis kicks tonight. Golden State moving it around. Pass to Lewis. 4 on the shot clock. Johnson from outside. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Barnes has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Thunder. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thunder's got 38 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Pass to White. Back to Knight. Fires it up. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Knight's got 15 points.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Here's Potter. Potter. They shoot again. And it's sent back by White. Johnson, wide open, he fires. That's good. The assist that time from Knight.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Thunder passes to Wood. There's a good screen. Lots of room. And the basket by Thunder. Thunder's got 40 points.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Outside Knight. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the
Called Pelicans. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. They've got Thunder. He's out there with Sharp. Wood out there with Barnes. And it's Potter in at the power forward position. That's the Pelicans 5. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Knight.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
And it's rebounded by Covington.
Whew. He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, about a week.
Knight for 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 9 rebounds now tonight. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Warriors trail by 7. Pass to Simpson. Outside Knight. Again, the miss by Knight.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Now, here's Sharp. Here's Wood. Here's Thunder. And he's good on the three ball. Thunder's got 43 points.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Knight kicks to Covington. Trent outside. To the left side wing. Here's Simpson. And again, it's the Warriors missing. New Orleans leading by 10. Barnes sets a screen for Sharp. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game ready to go on to the next. Got to at least show a little heart out here.
Anderson's shot is off.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
Here's Thunder, pass to Potter. Over Trent. Again, the Pelicans score.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Simpson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Here's Thunder. Barnes left side. Pass to Sharp. Overnight. It's hauled in by Trent.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Knight dishes to Anderson. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
And the basket by Thunder.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And clearly an important junction. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And the Warriors with a completely new five on the floor. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
He's got to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Inside, here's White. Banked in off the glass.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Thunder passes to Sharp. Here's Thunder. Takes a three. And got it! Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pass to White. To the paint. Here's Hurley. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 19.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Thunder. The wide open look here for Wood. And another three for New Orleans.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Here's Rice. Here's Hurley. Good D by Barnes. New Orleans leading by 16. Thunder passes to Sharp. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Potter. And a miss there on the triple. The three from Johnson. Pelicans pull it in. Wood's got his 4th rebound in this one. to Thunder. Shoots the three. Lewis grabs the board. Lewis's Warriors trail by 16. Johnson goes in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he makes the first.
At the line for the Warriors, Johnson.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. New Orleans gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter.
Golden State foul. Rice. First personal foul. First team foul.
He misses the free throw.
The line for your Pelicans, number 47.
He hits the second from the line. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the players.
Thunder passes to Sharp, out left to the wing. Barnes against White. Pass to Sharp. Here's Thunder, 4 on the clock. Now Barnes shoots over White, and that one off the back of the rim and in. 6 points for Barnes.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
On the wing, Johnson. And the Warriors miss again. New Orleans leading by 18. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. And the outcome of...
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Good game, MP.
Way to bring home that W.
Hey, if it's good enough for Steph, you can't really go wrong.